Brian.
And I'm Logan. And this is Tops.
Sup?
This is Bottoms. This is Trouble. Sup? Avocados. Oh boy, this deck is fun now.
Why did you get a whole half a screen now?
I deserve it.
Wow.
And we're Crush Cards! Hi, team! Happy Wednesday, my one and only miscellaneous sources. Because there's only one of you now, because that's all we can have.
Woo. So, confession time, we actually never really got to putting up our scrap Dino build post-Lightning Overdrive, and then the ban list hit, and now we have to do a post-ban list and post-Lightning Overdrive, so we're popping two babies with one Ovi in this video.
Good pun, Brian. Clap for Brian.
We have tested this deck just a little bit. I don't know if it's as consistent. You don't have all of that misc follow-up to shut off all your opponent's interaction, but we did try to incorporate some ways to get miscellaneous auras back, while also still trying to give the deck just as much consistency as it had prior to this ban list.
Now, obviously, again, we're going to reiterate this throughout the video. The deck is clearly not what it was a week ago. The ban list really hurt this. Putting Mist to 1 really sucked. We have to get a lot more creative with our lines of play, and this deck definitely isn't tier 1 anymore, but that doesn't mean it's unplayable. It just means it's not as powerful as it was before. But with that being said, a lot of y'all have been asking us to update the deck anyway, even with the ban list, so we figured we'd go ahead and show y'all what we came up with, and if you have anything different, feel free to let us know in the comments.
So with all that out of the way, if you guys are not already a subscriber, feel free to go down, hit that subscribe button, throw this video a like,
And comment your favorite dinosaur movie. There's lots of them.
Mine's The Land Before Time.
Oh, that was my answer. Wow. We also have an Instagram. It's at CrushCardsYGO. We're on there all the time if you want to come and interact with us a little bit more. We're also doing a giveaway on the Instagram. We also have a super wholesome Discord community. It's absolutely bopping. I'm on there all the time, except right now because we're on vacation. But if you want to go make some new Yu-Gi-Oh friends, that's the place to go. And then last but not least, if you want to further support the channel, the end of the month is coming, and we have a Patreon. The bloopers go up at the end of every month. We have merch. We have remote duel sessions with us, a whole bunch of fun stuff. Feel free to check it out. It's a great time. But if not, that's okay. We're just happy you're here. Let's talk about some dinosaurs and how we can make this deck work in the 2021 post-ban list format. Chain misc. Psych.
Wow. Alright, so y'all already know exactly what these cards do. I feel like we do a dinosaur profile like every 2 to 3 weeks at this point, so we are going to fly through these cards. So for the boss monster, obviously we're still on double copies of Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. I literally don't think these ratios really ever change unless they like hit this card. Walking Book of Moon, deals damage, 3,500, summons
Super
itself.
big.
Yeah, like this card's just ridiculously crazy.
He's the best boss monster ever printed out of a structure deck
Second
under
best.
Doom King.
Facts, at least
Don't
y'all
worry.
know.
Oh, Brian got so scared.
And then we are still playing the one copy of Pankratops. We really do like to build this deck to be able to go first and or second, so we're trying to incorporate a lot of options so that we can do either or. So just, you know, keep that in mind. If you don't like main deck Pankratops, a lot of people have tried to actually move this to the side deck. Feel free, you can play something like a Harpy's Feather Duster instead.
It's a good card. What can I tell you, fam?
And then we're still obviously on triple copies of Soul Eating Ovi
Yeah,
Raptor.
they didn't hit this card for some weird reason, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, just being super honest here, if Misc was put to 1, I think that was a relatively fair hit. It definitely does hit the deck. However, putting Ovi to 1, I feel like was a little unjustified, so I'm glad that Ovi's still at 3. It's your Armageddonite. It literally just searches you any dinosaur monster or sends any dinosaur monster. Like, this card's crazy. It pops cards. It's a level 4. It's an extender. It's a starter. Like, this card's nuts.
It is so versatile, it's disgusting.
It's almost OV powered.
Alright, Bri guys, the funny one today, folks. Moving on. What is the loneliest number that you'll ever know? It's just one miss. That's all we got now.
There he is.
That's it. If you don't know what he does, I don't know, go watch a Farfa video, read a meme. You pitch this guy and it says you can't do jack for the rest of the main phase. Not the phase, the main phase. Whatever
Yeah.
main phase you're in, it's the main phase.
Oof.
And then you banish it.
Once
and
he's
then,
gone, he's gone.
And you banish it, and then you get Animador and Darkosaur, and then you pop off from there, team. But the thing is, with this card getting hit to 1, you can't, like, Miss Baby go crazy all the time, you know?
We did try to rectify that just a little bit. As I said, once it's gone, it's gone. Or is it?
Dun dun dun!
We're obviously still playing the one copy of Giant Rex. This card just is an extender. It's a really searchable card. It's a level 4. I mean, like, we really don't need to explain this card. It's just an extender, and it's a level 4 dinosaur.
He's our good boy. Oh, he's doing dinosaur. Level 4 dinosaur.
And then we're still on double copies of our Animador Archosaur. If you have some, you know, really big risk-taking bones in your body, feel free to play one of this. But you definitely probably should be playing two. We're playing two because, A, it's a lot more budget now because ever since this deck got hit, everyone's throwing these cards on TCG players. So feel free to go snag them, try this deck out. It's a lot more affordable now. But on normal or special summon, you can destroy any dinosaur-type monster in your hand or face-up field and literally just add double evolution build. That's all this card does.
You cannot pop itself, though.
Facts. And then baby lineup is same as before. We are on triple copies of regular baby and then the one copy of Petite Pteranodon.
Baby bottle pop.
Not a hard once per turn. Literally probably still the most broken card in the deck. And then this is just another name in case you need to search something else or you want access to any of your bigger dinosaur monsters.
I honestly could have seen them hitting baby too. I was kind of shocked that they hit Misk, honestly.
Why would they hit baby? They haven't printed it as a super rare yet.
Because, well, they're taking their sweet damn time. Am I right, comment section? Jesus.
All right, community, we got to talk about this one. Playing double copies of Scrap Raptor
Scrap
here.
Raptor.
Double copies. We gotta talk about this, okay? We gotta talk about this because the amount of misplays that we've seen with this card is freaking ridiculous.
Yes, we need to have an education moment. Get your school books out and let's talk.
I know Yu-Gi-Oh players, ourselves included, don't really read a lot, but we're gonna read this card together as a family. So what this card says is you can target one monster you control, destroy it. Also, during your main phase, you can normal summon one scrap monster in addition to your normal summon / set. Okay, so this can target any monster, including itself. That is the thing that it can do to itself. But if this card is destroyed by the effect of a scrap card and sent to the graveyard, you can add a scrap factory or non-tuner scrap monster from your deck to your hand. You cannot get this by having it be popped by another card. The only way you search the other scrap card is if it's popped by a scrap effect.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many people I have literally played against and they use that effect and then they're like, oh, I could search a scrap card. I'm like, no, just because you popped with a different dinosaur card. No.
Yes.
It has to be a scrap monster.
Yeah,
it
like,
literally says it. You can't use a dinosaur, pop this, and get the search. That's not how it works,
That's not
fam.
how that works. But it is a level 4 dinosaur, and it is pretty sick. It's a tuner. It's really great. We'll hopefully do a test hand at the end of this and showcase a really awesome combo with this.
Yeah, don't make illegal plays. Don't be that guy. Come on.
And just the rest of our scrap engine, we are playing the one copy of Scrap Golem, and I felt really bad because I said this deck's a little bit more budget, but we're playing a $80 super rare, so maybe, maybe don't play the super rare.
It's kind of budget.
It's kind of budget. Yeah, Scrap Golem, once again, not a hard once per turn, but once per turn, you can target one level 4 or lower scrap monster in your graveyard, special summon that target, and then Scrap Chimera is if this card is normal summoned, you can select one scrap tuner. Select, doesn't even say target, that's how old this card is. You can select one scrap tuner in your graveyard, special summon it. This is what you're getting off of your Wyvern, and this is what you're grabbing off of your Scrap Raptor once it's popped by a scrap effect.
Like Scrap Wyvern.
Alright, the brand new Spippity Spice of the deck, okay? We are down 2 Misk, so we're playing our second, third, and fourth copy of Misk. Alright, this card, everyone talked about this card when it came to Thunder Dragons.
Oh my god, Colossus can't come back because the Nemesis cards.
Wah. Corridor actually has a really good effect. It is the one that people are talking about when it comes to Thunder. We unfortunately can't play Thunder because Konami just wants to pick and choose who they want to bring out the ban list.
Choose favorites, I guess. Whatever. Engage. Whatever.
But Nemesis Corridor says you can target one of your banished monsters except itself, special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, shuffle that target into the deck. This allows you to put that Misk that you already banished or that your opponent banished because, you know, they're playing like DD Crow or something like that, and put it back into the deck so you can constantly search it every single turn. And it also puts itself on board as a level 4 monster. So really good synergy, a lot of extension, a lot of recursion. It's not really searchable unless you want to play the other Nemesis cards, which we didn't really want to go for.
No.
We are playing a ton of consistency cards in this deck, so hopefully you can see exactly what you need. The consistency was hit by the ban list, but this hopefully will try to make up for that.
We're doing what we can, team.
And then just to, you know, go second, we're on the good old Gamma, and then the one card you draw every game 1.
Ah, the driver.
Aha.
You do be driving your opening hand.
And then, still probably one of the best extended cards in the entire deck is triple copies of Lost World and the one copy of Terraforming. This is at 40, so if you want to play 41, Mystic Mind makes a beautiful 41st card for this deck. But Lost World gives your opponent a token, changes all the attacks and, you know, on the field and stuff like that. You can't target anything, you can destroy stuff in your deck, yada yada. Everyone knows what Lost World does. And then we're on double copies of Double Evolution Pill. Literally self-explanatory. You need one of your deck to search all the time off of your Animal during Archosaur, and there's the other one.
And there playing 3 copies of Fossil Dig. Again, another card that I was surprised wasn't hit on the ban list. This is a not hard once per turn search for any level 6 or lower dinosaur monster in your deck. That is absolutely bonkers. It is literally Rhoda on steroids, but better. It's bonkers. This card is bonkers.
And then for our consistency cards, we're on triple copies of Prosperity still. This card is very long.
I think Brian forgot what cards in this deck.
Okay, maybe this deck's not super budget, but yeah, Prosperity is really good. It literally just gets you access to almost anything in your deck. And post-side, this card is crazy because you can search for, you know, your back row removal if you're in a back row matchup. You can search for all your hand traps if you're gonna go on and try to break boards. So this card is really good, or it's just a really good consistency piece.
It's also a pretty piece, just like you. You're so pretty.
Speaking of consistency, the last 3 cards in the deck is the 1 copy of Called By because we want our plays to resolve, our 2nd copy of Called By because we want our plays to resolve, and our other copy of Miscellaneousaurus, aka 1 for 1, because this allows you to get Animadorn out of your deck, which is one of the main functions that Misk actually served in this deck. Instant Fusion will get you any extender or protection going 1st or 2nd. Called By the Grave, obviously hand trap proof, and then 1 for 1 is a great starter or extender.
And that's it for the main deck. Let's show y'all the extra deck.
We're gonna fly through these links. Obviously, the link Rebo, we all know that this is for Animadorn, the 1 copy of Pentastag, the 1 copy of Secure Guard Nut for the Link Karibo, our Cypher Lord Lambda, because we are playing Gamma, as we saw, our 1 copy of Scrap Wyvern. Scrap Wyvern is a crazy card in this deck. And then moving on for the links, we have the 1 Unicorn, the 1 Access Code, and our 1 Appaloosa.
Sorry, I scooted them up because they were a little low.
We are playing the Scrap combo, so Appaloosa is actually really pivotal, and then Access Code just allows you to go for game. You don't have multiple copies of Misk, and if you don't see the Nemesis corridor, you just want to close out the game as fast as possible, so Access Code just helps you do that. And then moving on along to the Xyz, we're on the 1 copy of our number 60 Dragaris. This card is actually really insane.
I mean, it just makes UCT hella big,
Yeah.
and you just die.
And
you
then
just kill your opponent.
Dweller, it's Dweller. It's
Very
one of the
good.
best cards in the game right now. Tornado Dragon and our
bro.
Evil Zord Dolka.
Tells Nip to go bye-bye.
Yeah, and then just, I guess, while we're on the synchros, we are playing the 1 copy of Warlord Savage Dragon because, as we said before, we are on the Scrap combo. And then for our fusions, we're on the 1 copy of our Millennium Eyes Restrict going 1st, and our 1 copy of our 1000 Eyes Restrict going 2nd. Sucks up a monster, sucks up a hand trap.
Sucky, sucky, sucky. We're just a big old vacuum here.
Alright everyone, so welcome to the test hand portion of the video. We're just going to do a couple little cuts here and try to demonstrate exactly what this deck can do. Keep in mind, it might not be as consistent, or it might not also be the same tier as it was pre-ban list, but we just wanted to showcase that Dinosaurs is still a playable deck. It can be, you know, at least a contender in the Rogue tier, so with all that being said, we'll get a couple shuffles here and see exactly what we can grab. Alright, we're going to give this to our opponent and then have them cut.
RXD, that means I love you and Dinosaur, the good old MySpace throwback.
Whoa, that is a throwback indeed. Lost World, Fossil Dig.
That's Misk.
That's
baby.
baby. That's Misk baby.
That's
Another
Lost
holy
World.
Lord. Whoa! That's golden.
These
All right.
dinosaurs got their DNA.
So we are going to start off by activating our Fossil Dig. Fossil Dig is going to search our Misk. It's almost like it's at 3, kind of, right? Maybe, potentially. Maybe.
For all of us in denial, it's the first stage.
And then here we can obviously just activate our Miscellaneousaurus, sending it from our hand to our graveyard. Now we can activate our Lost World, and then obviously we can just activate the Misk effect, banishing it, to grab our Animadorn Archosaur. Now Animadorn,
number 4.
he will activate on summon, popping another dinosaur that's not himself. So we'll pop our baby. Here we're going to search our double evolution pill, and then obviously baby effect. Baby is going to special summon our Oviraptor, and then Ovi will trigger, searching another copy of our baby Ceratosaurus here.
That seems fair.
Obviously, you activate the Lost World whenever you summon a monster or a dinosaur monster. Typically, it would be on the Animadorn Archosaur summon, so just do it on the summon. Here's our opponent's token. We forgot it because we're just trying to fly through this.
Sorry, we suck. We're trying our best.
But yeah, so on the summon of Archosaur, Chainlink 1, Archosaur, Chainlink 2, Lost World, and then baby, obviously on a separate chain. Ovi effect, grabs the baby, and then here we go. Okay, now we can normal summon baby, Ovi effect to pop the baby, get the other baby out in defense, and then obviously the baby was popped. Grabbing ourselves a Scrap Raptor now, and then this is where the combo actually changes.
For any of you experiencing the Mandela effect, you're totally not experiencing the Mandela effect. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You know who you are if you know.
We're gonna activate the Scrap Raptor's effect now, popping the baby Ceratosaurus, and then obviously baby will trigger, getting us that giant Rex. And now because we activated the Scrap Raptor here, we can get that additional normal summon this turn of another Scrap monster. Now we're gonna link 1. into our Link Karibo, and then here we're going to link 2 with our Link Karibo and our Scrap Raptor into our Scrap Wyvern.
Wyvern.
We can activate the Wyvern effect, special summoning back our Scrap Raptor, and then, oh my god, we can pop our Scrap Raptor. Was Raptor popped off of a Scrap effect? Crazy.
It's almost like that's its card effect.
So now we can activate our Wyvern and our Scrap Raptor. Wyvern will summon our Golem, and then Raptor will search our Scrap Chimera. Now you have a ton of different options here. Obviously, you can just pop the Rex. This is like one of the easiest things, pretending you have or don't have Lost World. This is where the combo, like, we want to showcase the combo as if you didn't have Lost World, because you're not always going to open it. So we're gonna, on resolution of the Wyvern effect, just popping the Rex, and then now we can activate our Scrap Golem effect, special summoning back our Scrap Raptor. And now we can link summon here
into our 3 material gold rare Appaloosa.
Now we can get that additional normal summon of our Scrap Chimera and activate the Chimera's effect to bring back that good old Scrap Raptor.
Oof, he's just in and out. Man on a mission.
Now we can overlay our Chimera and our Oviraptor
into our little Dweller of the Abyss. Sorry, I did a bad job. Brian's geeking out.
in defense though, because
Oh, defense, sorry.
yeah, you want to play around Lightning Storm, friends.
Defense.
And now obviously here we can activate our double evolution pill, banishing our Rex and our Scrap Golem now. This will summon our ultimate conductor Tyranno from our deck in defense, once again playing around Lightning Storm. And then that obviously will also just trigger our giant Rex. We're gonna scooch some of these cards over a little bit because there's not a lot of room over here. So here we have this, and now we have a level 4 tuner and a level 4 non-tuner. Now we can synchro
into our Borlode Savage, man.
and then obviously Savage activates, grabbing us a good old Scrap Wyvern.
Also, just noted for the sake of the combo, before anyone in the comments section rolls at us, I know Lost World's on the field, so Appaloosa would technically only have 2 negates because she's down 500, but again, in the case that Lost World is not here, because you won't always have it, she would have 3 negates in this situation. But don't forget that Lost World does bump down 500 for anything that is a non-dinosaur.
And then just a showcase here at the end of the combo, or in any specific spot in the combo, if you wanted to recycle the mist, you could activate your Nemesis Corridor. Here's that mist that you're going to target. Woo! Shuffle that bad boy back into your deck, and now we can special summon our Nemesis Corridor. The only reason that I really like to do this now is because we have an additional card to pop off of our conductor, and if we got disrupted, we have the ability to have another level 4 extender anyways. So this is our end board. It is a 3 or 2 material Appaloosa, our 2 negate Savage, we have a conductor, we have the Abyss Dweller, and we have a Nemesis Corridor, plus Lost World and the token. Once again, you're not always going to see these, so like this was just this hand, but like this is typically your end board minus the field spell and the token, which you can get to still pretty consistently with this deck.
But yeah, that's it. While this deck isn't as consistent as it was before, or nearly as meta, this deck is still extremely powerful if it's able to get to where it needs to be. With that being said, we hope you guys at least enjoyed this build. We know that all the Dino players are really sad after this ban list, but we wanted to make it work for you and let you know that the deck is not dead by any means. It just needs a little extra love in the main deck to make it work. But well, I guess that's Rogue for you, isn't it? Welcome to the club, dinosaurs. Well, thank you guys so much for watching this video. We are happy to be back from vacation, so we're back on the grind as usual. We will be in New York City this weekend for the Gamer's Choice Grand Opening, so we hope we see you there. But we love you. You matter. We will see you guys in the next video. Bye, team.
Bye, friends.
Bye.
Boy,
Wow.
have a good day.
Today was a long day.
You're a long day.
You're
Wow, you didn't go trip
a dinosaur.
Get on the floor.
The old man. I'm ready to do the dinosaur dance.